Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. Today we're going to meet Mrs. Boug. Today is the first day of spring. If my hand is the northern hemisphere and my elbow is the southern hemisphere, that's when the earth tilts towards the sun in the northern hemisphere. So that's where we get the more sunlight, and that's where we get our spring and summer. And that's when the southern hemisphere, like Australia and everybody, gets their autumn and their start of winter. So the earth tilts towards the sun for us in the northern hemisphere, and in the south it tilts away from the sun for the southern hemisphere. But let's get back to Mrs. Boug. She's a Bougainvillea. She likes a free draining soil. So today, thank you Sam from Aussie Bonsai Bloke. We're going to use this cactus mix, but we're going to add our Mykos and Azos to it. I have an old pot that the Bougainvillea was in, so all I did was clean it up. I got the screen in there. So we're going to use that. The only thing is that it's got these little, I don't know if you can see it, the little indentations there. So all we're going to do when we do that is add some of our Peace River gravel into the corners where the water would sit, and that will help the water to drain. It'll wick it out, so to say. But that's what we're going to do there. Let's see Mrs. Boug. She's been drying in the east window. So I got her dried out so we can get an easier planting. So you can see she's starting to crinkle a little bit, ruffle up, but she'll get better as we go along. So let's take her out. And she's in a pure sandy perlite mix. So let's put our pot down here. And all we're going to do is see where her base is at. Now when you let them dry out a little bit, the soil's easy to get away from the mixture here. And you can see it's a big pot. Oh, let me get down here so you can see, because you're looking at my ugly kisser here. There we go. You can see all the soil out of this pot in just a very small root system. And it's in a peat pellet pot. So all we're going to do is take away the screening there. I know, Tom, you're going to be tearing some roots, but what are you going to do? So all we're going to do now is take this root system, and I'm going to put it, shake it vigorously into the water, get as much of the soil out that we can, and we're going to take our excess soil, put it in. Now these dishes you can get at the Dollar Tree. Well, it's $1.25 now, and it'll bend enough so you can get it into your bucket. So I'm going to show you. I got the Schultz cactus mix. So let's get the old measuring cups out. Now you don't have to buy no fancy soil scoops or nothing. Measuring cups are doing just fine. I got these at Walmart. I got the little one here, the quarter cup, and I got the full cup one to help you out. And this is our nice mix from the Schultz. No, nobody endorses me. I just do it because I want to try to show you guys the easiest way. And Sam does it too. So if you can't afford a mix, one of those fancy mixes, this is cheap. It ain't that much. Now, what are we going to do with our Boug? Mrs. Boug, come on out of the bucket. Well, you can see the root system is not that much. So what we're going to do, we're just going to dip and clip so we can give her some strength back. Now when I got her, she was a little pukey on the top, so I cut her back to there. So all I'm going to do is this. I'm going to cut her back to about here so we can give her some strength back, and back to here. I know she's going to look a little pukey, but it's alright. She's going to come back. And I got her real cheap, so there we go. And we'll just cut it back to here. Cut that top off. And the root system is really small. I don't know if I can rake it out a little bit more. Now, if you can't afford a root rake, you can use a chopstick, or they sell back scratchers too. So all we're going to do is try to get some of this ball out so we can fan out the roots a little bit. Now, her root system's young and it's still growing good. So all we're going to do is put her off to the side, and she'll try to grow it more as a cascading bonsai, just like that. But we'll see how she develops in the spring. And then we'll take our mix. Are you going to say, Tom, this is a big pot? Yes, I know it's a big pot, but I need these roots to grow. I need her to get some vim and vigor back into her system. But before we do that, and I found me a cap, an old marker. So before we do anything for planting, we're going to get this on her roots, the Mykos. And old Chem-Pat marker caps work good once the markers are done with. And we're going to take our Azos and put it all around the root system here, just like that. Take our chopstick and just move the roots the best we can into the mix. And we're going to take our little cup. Oh no, we got a big one in here. You're losing it, Tom. There we go, just like that. Something simple and easy to do if you can't afford a cactus mix. And you can't afford all the other stuff to mix your cactus mix with. And these little cups work out, these little measuring cups work out good. They're plastic, they're not glass, so if you drop them, they're not going to break. And then all we do is get it in. I know it's going to be a little low, but I don't care, because I want this one to take off. Let's get our other measuring cup. Let's get some more of our mix into the pot. And we're doing it early in the morning. Right now it's 7:45 in the morning. But our mix, this is a nice mix from Schultz. I can't believe how nice it is. Nice little potting mix. Don't forget to tune in to Aussie Bonsai Boug. Sam, you're a good man. Everybody can use a different soil mix, whatever they can afford. And whatever you can afford, that's what you got to do. Just like that. Get it in real nice. Now, because it has some surface tension in there, because it's kind of dry, let's put this out of the way. I'm going to take our spray bottle and just take the surface tension out, because if we don't do this on a dry mix, the water is just going to flow right off. Just like that. And she's going to go back into the east window later on, but not right now, because the east window is full of sun and I don't want it after planting to get stressed out. So in the afternoon, I'll put her in there. She'll just get some northern light from the north window right now. And we'll take our Haws from J. And just do that. There we go. Just water it in until all the water runs out. Just like that. Just keep doing it. And then we're going to spray the leaves. But before we do that, on that cut, we're going to take our lipstick, and we can either use the black one, but this is kind of brown, so we're going to stick with the brown. What do I got? LA Colors. What is this? BLC 16. Well, that's the BLC 16 lipstick we're going to use to coat the top there. Now, this is cheaper than buying that cut paste. I know it's a small cut, but it prevents anything, any moisture from going in and rotting the trunk and the stem back. That's all it is. And the lipstick is a natural, it's a natural wax. That's what, and all it is colored. And that's what women use to keep their lips moist and to look good. So if it doesn't hurt their lips, it ain't going to hurt your plant. And it stays on pretty good. Now, what can we put on there? Let me see if I got a little statue or something. Here we go. Let me get it. I got like a little house or something here. So we're going to stick this over here. And that'll act as our rock to hold it in place. And then we're going to take some of our Peace River gravel and just put it around. Now, the master of all root work is Dr. Nigel Sanders. I call him Doctor because he's good at roots. There we go. So he has an excellent channel if you want to see a lot of major root work. Nigel's the one. And some super big trunks. You can see Aussie Bonsai Bloke. And you got Blue Jay Bonsai. You got Scott Winter from Let's Do Bonsai. And don't forget, I didn't forget Jazin from Maybe Bonsai. He's real good too. He's got a lot of nice, interesting plants out there. And that's all you do. Little decoration. How's it gonna look? Let's see. Let's get this out of the way. I know I'm running short on time. Oh no, we still got some time left on the clock on this. See, I'm only using a tablet, so any mistakes I make, nothing's edited on this video because I have no way of editing anything. So what you see is what you get. There's no, oh, I made a mistake, I'm going to start all over again. If I did make a mistake, I shut the video down. If I forget something, start all over again. So here I don't waste time. But there's our little Boug. There's a lot of good stuff there that she's starting to grow with. Now these, I'll see if I can make any cuttings out of it. I should have, well, you know what I'll do? I'll let them float in the bucket. There we go. The bucket's nice and warm, and I put some, I put that anti-chlor that you use for aquarium water to clean the fish. Yes, I got up at 5:30 this morning, did the priest's fish tank in the rectory here across the street, so I cleaned that already. So I'm on the move all morning so far. And then I got one big tank to clean today, and then I start my ritual again of 6 days of cleaning tanks. So there you go. There's our little Mrs. Boug. She's got a little house there. And the house was cheap. My sister got it from me at a garage sale, so I think she paid $1 or $1.50, but hey, it's well worth it. You got a nice decoration. Now for growing clip, we clipped it over here, so we're going to have it grow out this way more so it can keep growing as a cascade, and we're going to have this one coming out this way. So it's going to be a nice little bonsai tree. So right now, she's got a rest. She's got her Mykos Azos into the soil. She's cut good. We got our needle nose clippers, which are good to get into the places. And that's from ironwood, and look, you just click like that and it's open, so you don't have to go like this and open it up. You can just lock it, and then if you need to open it again, boom. And don't forget, if you use my last name NOWAK into the, if you try to buy one of these ironwood tools, you get 10% off, and hey, they're guaranteed for life here in the States. Out of the States they're not, but in the States they are. So, and I know ironwood doesn't ship overseas, but if you go to Amazon, they carry ironwood tools too, so you can get them out of there. But my last name won't work in it. So today's Sunday, and you know what Sunday is? It's Sunday night. It's family night, so that's why I did the video earlier, so you can spend time with your family. And after 6 o'clock, shut the phones off. Tell everybody don't bother me from 6 o'clock on, because today is family night. I'm going to sit down with a hot cup of tea, enjoy my wife and kids. We're going to watch some good old-fashioned Lawrence Welk shows from the 50s and 60s when music was music, and sit back and relax with the kids. A little hot chocolate today. If you're in the colder climates like us, it's supposed to get up 20 degrees warmer today for us. But other than that, sit back with the family. Relax and have a good day. It's Sunday. Go to church. Go to your place of worship. Relax. Sit back and enjoy the day, and mainly enjoy your family. Enjoy your loved ones. Grandma and grandpa, sit down with each other. Shut the phones off after 6 and just sit down with a nice hot cup of tea. So, Mrs. Boug and I thank you. Remember, it's the first day of spring. Have a good day, everybody, and stay warm. And if you're in the outer regions, stay cool.